My name's Colton.
And mine's River.
And mine's Angela. Welcome to St Augustine, Florida.
One of the nation's oldest cities.
And one of the most important places in the civil rights movement. Right here at the Aravis House, something big happened in March 1963. Vice President Lyndon B. Johnson came to help celebrate the 400th anniversary.
He gave a speech from the balcony behind me, up there. But at the time, not everybody in St. Augustine was being treated fairly. Most of the city was still divided by racial segregation.
While people were cheering St. Augustine's birthday, others were fighting for their equal rights.
This is Vice President Lyndon B. Johnson's speech from the balcony of the Aravis.
We are at the Robert B. Hailing Freedom Park.
Dr. Hailing invited Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. to St. Augustine in 1964.
Martin Luther King Jr. came down to St. Augustine to support the movement and join the marches. He arrived just before Freedom Summer. We are here at the former Woolworth's lunch counter location where in July of 1963, 7 black students came in to have a sit-in. But when the server asked them to leave, they sat there quiet and brave. But when the cops arrived, they were arrested.
But their actions showed the whole world that how unfair it really was.
During this time, it was very dangerous to come here because the Ku Klux Klan and other groups tried to scare black people away from protesting.
They burned homes, attacked churches, and even shot into neighborhoods, but they didn't give up.
Right here, civil rights leader Andrew Young led a peaceful march from Lincolnville to this plaza.
He and the marchers were attacked by an angry mob, but never fought back.
These are the steps Andrew Young took on his peaceful march with the other black protesters. But then he was struck down and beaten by a member of the Ku Klux Klan. But thankfully, a Greek officer who was on duty came in to save his life.
One of the most important events in the civil rights movement happened here at the Monson Motor Lodge.
Black and white protesters jumped into a segregated pool together.
The motel owner tried to scare them out by pouring acid in the pool.
Luckily, nobody was seriously injured during this event, but gruesome, horrible photos of this event were shown around the world.
When people saw these images, they saw how badly things needed to change.
People came to beaches like these to have wade-ins, but they just wanted to swim. They didn't want to be arrested for it or to have to fight their way to get to the beach and swim and have a good time. But if they tried, they would be arrested and sent to jail.
St. Augustine had white-only beaches that blacks were not allowed to swim at.
This brought people to segregated beaches to protest peacefully.
Finally, on July 2nd of 1964, Lyndon B. Johnson signed the Civil Rights Act, ending segregation in public areas.
The brave people of St. Augustine was a big part of making that happen.
This story reminds us that standing up for what's right, even when it's hard, can change the world. Thank you.